Channel S here from s&a'sorgnitecreations. Now, you can see by the background we're at a different location. We're at the beach, and I'm surrounded by lots and lots of granite. Behind me there's just granite everywhere. I'm going to turn the camera around and I'll show you why we're here. This is a small example. All this is quartz, alright, pure quartz crystal. These little bits that I find, alright, this is quartz, okay? This will, if you strike them together, they'll spark. Piezoelectricity. This is quartz, okay? And there's veins everywhere. As you can see, this here, right there, is a massive quartz vein going through all this rock here, right? So yes, we are at the bluff. This is what the area is called, and it's loaded with granite. Lots of jagged rocks and spiky rocks coming out of the ground. As you can see, everything grows like that. Now, because we're here, we are looking for quartz. As you can see, we are hunting for quartz. I've only just started and I found these, but what this is proper quartz. Now, why do I like to come to the beach to get it? Is because what's in the oceans? It's loaded with minerals. It's mineral dense, yeah? So this stuff here grows here. As you can see, it's all through these rocks. All through the granite is heavily loaded with quartz. I mean, the Great Pyramids of Giza was made out of granite, and this is like a granite island. All right, literally. All right, it's just everywhere. Pure quartz all through it. So, because they grow in the ocean, the ocean is so many minerals in there. It's so dense. Now, in here, something like this. This is also loaded with gold, real gold. Maybe you don't know that, but people that like pan for gold, hunt for gold, dig for gold, and all the rest of it, they know if you get this stuff that I've just showed you, crush it up and pan for the gold, you'll actually pull gold out of this. So there's literal gold in there. Not only that, it's got all the other minerals in it. It's loaded. So there's almost containing minerals in the crystal lattice, in its makeup, what makes the rock. It captures it all from the sea, the ocean. We like to use this stuff. We grind it up, crush it up. We also use quartz crystal points, clear quartz crystal points, grind that up too. And obviously quartz crystal points in pyramids and charge plates, things like that. All right. So, like I said, I've just started. Sometimes we do actually see pointed quartz crystal points, but because it's here and the tides come in and out, rocks, sand moves over them all, and they become weathered, so they're not a typical sharp natural point, they're a weathered point. All right, it's like a natural tumbled effect. All right, as we continue, we're just searching for more quartz, but check this out, this vein going right through here, it continues all the way up there. All right, you see, but literally just grows here. All right, and has been growing here for I don't know, thousands of years. There's some of the wildlife there, sitting there on the rock. It is raining. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, this is a good place. This is where I like to go to look for quartz, okay? All that is granite, all right? There's dark black stones. There's just all sorts of stuff here. Lots of shells, lots of everything to see. All right, so we'll continue. All right, now, I'm just going to show you guys what I've got so far. This here is a piece of glass, I believe. So you can see the effect of glass, because this would have been sharp at one point. People stand up there at the cliff and probably just chuck their bottles. So you've got to be careful, but because of the ocean here, the tides coming in and out against the rocks, against the sand, you can see how weathered it is and rounded it is. So this is not dangerous right now because it's not sharp. So, I mean, I don't think that's natural glass either. I think it's just like a bottle. You can see the tides coming in right now. So I'll be not much longer, but have a look at what we've got now. Another, look how round that is. Naturally tumbled quartz. Alright. So you could clean these up more, polish them up more. This here is more of a clear one if it focuses. It's quite clear than you typically see, but you get all sorts of stuff down here. Alright, now I am going to, I believe this is a plan, I'm going to start offering for people to make orgonite, crushed up quartz and other crystal powders in little pouches and stuff like that, so you can add them to your Orgonite mix. This makes a much stronger mix. Powders. You see all that that's coming in. Alright, so I better wrap this up soon. But yes, we're going to start offering quartz, crushed up quartz powders. We might just start with quartz. Alright, we're going to grind it up into a fine powder and a fine dust. Alright, so why wouldn't you use sand? You could just use quartz sand, right? Beach sand, this here. The reason being is it's got a lot of other stuff in it as well. As you can see, we can zoom right in, and I can get it much finer than this. Alright, you can see how, yes, there's quartz in there, absolutely there's quartz in there. You can see the little clear bits. Alright, but there's also other stuff. But we just want pure quartz. We know quartz is essential for Orgonite and how it works. Quartz is a transducer. You know, it's an oscillator. Piezoelectric effect. It's many good properties. It's got its own frequencies. This stuff here is loaded with the minerals from the ocean. It's grown right here. It's so mineral dense. And that's where it's growing. It's growing all through the veins and how it comes about. Alright. All the granite and stuff. Alright, so yeah, we're going to start offering powdered stuff, so keep an eye on the links are in the description. So you can check out the links, you know, go to the shop, check it out, favorite the shop, then you know when we've got a new listing available, whether it's pyramids, different Orgonite, different charge plates, different powered devices. I'll get around to doing more powered devices differently, and pendants, and yeah, all that, custom pendants and things like that. Alright guys, so I'm going to continue and we'll see what we can get. Alright, just found this here rock bed, if you will. Alright, and I thought, yes, let's dig around now. Let's show you what it's like. So there's quartz. This boulder here, I mean, it's quartz mixed with something. I'll leave this one here. I want more just quartz. Having said that, where I threw that, there's this one. It's a bit yellowy, but that's okay. It is quartz. Sorry, I've got to show you guys what I'm looking at. Quartz, that's a good one. Alright, that's a nice one to crush up, grind up into a powder to chuck in your Orgonite. Here's one here. Alright, so it's everywhere here, and crystals, because that's what they are. This is quartz crystal, obviously. They don't have a chance to grow into a point naturally. Right here, little tiny ones, more of a clearish one. Like it is everywhere, but quartz is very hard to crush this up. Yeah, to crush this up is extremely hard, but there's little bits. This is a nice clear little tiny piece. Whether I can show you or not, if I can grab it, it's got a shell on it. That is a nice clear piece. I don't know if you can tell how clear that is, but to the eye, as the camera's not really focusing, to the eye, that's fairly clear. Alright, so yeah, so you can see what I'm talking about, the beach sand, right? I mean, this is covered with other goomp. Ooh, that's quartz as well, just a yellowy, greeny one. It's probably got a bit of stuff growing on it. That's a mix, like a, you know, what you'd see typically in granite sort of thing, like it's got other rocks like that. That boulder's a big chunk of granite, all these boulders, rounded boulders, granite, amongst all this black rock growing out of the ground. That's what it looks like. And amongst all that is big quartz veins. You get to see massive quartz veins sometimes. I can't point one out now, but I've shown you before. But yeah, this is really fun. This is a big piece of granite. Bloody heavy, like for its size, it's really bloody heavy. But all this, there's quartz right through it. You can probably tell, I actually really like this. This is having fun to me. And this is some of the stuff, here you go, nice one. Some of the ingredients that we put in our Orgonite blend in powdered dust form because of the mineral content. Right here, another one. Alright, so to be continued. Well, this is also quartz. And once you know what to look for, look, it's bloody everywhere, really. It really is. The hardest part's grinding it up into a powder. Normally I'm in the shed grinding it up. I do a lot of it by hand and I'm sweating bullets. Alright, because you've got to, well, I've got my way of doing it, that's how I do it. So I'm going to be putting a lot of labour to get this crushed up. So yeah, we'll be selling them eventually. That's the plan on Etsy, and you can add this stuff to your Orgonite. Alright, in the mix, in the matrix. Chuck in a heap of powders. Alright, really strong effect. Alright guys, that's it for now. Let's continue. Now, I do believe that it was Nikola Tesla that said something like quartz crystal is in fact alive. It does have energy, frequency, it does have a vibration about it. Alright, so these little gems, these little crystals are quite unique. I mean, yes, it's everywhere, but they're so beneficial. You can do so much with them, and for Orgonite, it is amazing. Alright, crushed up into a powder. If you can't get these crystals, if you want to do what I'm doing right now, go to the beach and get them, but you can't crush them up, it's fine to collect beach sand. You're just not going to get it into a fine dust, fine powder. The secret is in the powders. As I drop one, I'll be getting him soon. And I just want to show you something, this one here. If I can put this stuff in my pocket, but show you, I believe. Wow, it's so hard to see this, but there's like a real clear vein through there. It's more whitish, like white quartz or whatever up top, and there's like a real clear vein through the middle, okay? Well, it's so hard to show you guys. Maybe if the sun was out, it's heavily overcast. Like I said, it was raining, there's not a lot of light. But yeah, this piece stuck out to me and I'm like, yep, you're getting crushed up. And like I said, well, I might have said, I think that we don't just crush this up, we also get clear quartz crystal points, and it's in there. We like to mix up different quartz from different locations. So this is beach stuff that goes in there because we know it's good stuff. Know it's piezoelectricity. I can strike these here in a dark room, two of them together, and you get to see the spark. So you know it's quartz. That's one way how you know it's quartz indeed. And I just know what I'm looking for. Now I'm up to a point where I don't really know where I'm going. Look at this interesting brown stuff here going through the rocks too. I wonder if I can show you a big old quartz vein. You can see this hole, look. I've gone bloody most of this beach. I've got probably a kilo of rocks on me now. I forgot my bucket, but so I've just got them in my pockets. Alright, so you can imagine the comfort. But let's just have a look. Alright, normally down in this area where the waves are coming up onto this sort of rock, you see some, but it depends on what the area looks like. You're not going to get much up in here unless you're breaking it off a rock, off a piece of granite, which I don't do. I just get the stuff that's available. Check out this little cave. Look at that, it's like a little hollowed out little rock pool in a cave. That's awesome. So normally the rocks are normally back here a little bit more washed up area. It's getting hard. I better go probably back because I can't really go much further that way. It's too rocky, as you can see. But maybe just over there we'll go quickly. And the sand along this beach here, I don't know if you can tell, over there, that sand is more red. So who knows what's in it? It could be garnet. As a red, it could be garnet sand. I don't know. But I like to just get, we're just having a look for quartz right now. I like to just get pure quartz that I know is in fact quartz and into a powder. We know that's very essential. As I look, sometimes it's very hard to tell because it's amongst, that's quartz. It's amongst all the seashells and stuff, that's quartz. Right there, rock. So you have to get like low to the ground to see. This, that's quartz. That's a sharp piece. So that's obviously broken or something. But yeah, these here are quartz. If I was set up better, I could probably show you it sparking right here, right now. If the light would let me, I wouldn't know this is quartz. This, if I can grab it, put these just there, over there. This is quartz, but I don't like the look of this one, so I wouldn't do it. See how it's mixed with something else? I don't know what that something else is. I'd rather it just be quartz, so you can see how it's got that. So I won't be grinding that one up. Right here, bam, quartz. If you guys are still here with me, I appreciate you for watching this content and seeing, well, I guess what I'm talking about and all the rest of it, seeing what I'm up to. There's quartz everywhere, guys. Go to your beach, a rockier beach, not one that they clean a lot and all the rest of it. It keeps it clean, because you're probably not going to find much there. You need like where there's rock pools and stuff like that. Bam, that's a good one right here. You are coming home with me and you're going to be powdered up for Organite creations. Thank you very much for your kindness. The attitude of gratitude. See, this is obviously glass, real glass. Over time that would weather. Alright, so right now it's obviously sharp, so we'll hide it sort of in there. We don't want people treading on it if they come walking up here. Kids might adventure and tread on that. So idiots stand up there and just chuck their glass down here. Don't do that if you're watching this. If you're one of them people, don't do it. Alright, take a look at this. This is essentially what we just found, okay? So I'm finished now. I'm not looking for any more. Been here for a while. I'm a little bit picky with what I find. Some of the stuff's got a little bit yellow, whatever on it. That's fine. And I'm going to clean these up a little bit anyway. Also, I found this piece. You'd think this is a piece of glass, but it's not. I guess it's weathered to the point where it's the most clearest. You get to see some of the crystal lattice working all in there. If you can, whoops, sorry, hands are wet and slippery. But yeah, this is a typical clear piece you'd find down here. Okay, yeah. If there was more lighting, you'd probably see more. Real quartz, pure quartz from the beach, from the ocean. How it's grown. This piece here is very similar in the clearness. But yeah, hard to see down here, okay? Alright. But yeah, some really good, nice tumbled pieces. And yeah, going to be all crushed up and used, alright? More of a clearish end on it. It's a good piece. Now guys, excuse me, this is what I meant before about the red beach sand. You can see how red this is, right? I have no idea what this is. Oh, so lots of little red stuff everywhere. But yeah, this section is very red. Very interesting. If any of you guys know what would be in red beach sand, let us know. I mean, obviously lots of rocks, lots of different crystals, all sorts of stuff. Oh, look at that. Nice bit of quartz right there, bam. Right there. I was finished. I'm making my way back to the car, but as you can see, there's just so much of it everywhere. There's so much stuff. You can be tricked because some of them are shells, some of them are not quartz. There's just lots of everything. But these beauties are coming home with me. I love me some quartz. Look at that. I mean, and it keeps going a little bit. Alright, who knows where else it goes, right through. Big old quartz veins, but you could break this stuff off if you had another hard rock and chip at it. Or some might come loose like this piece. Look at that. So that's quartz. We're not going to take him, but I don't want to be smashing it. It's too hard. That would be a nice chunk there. Oh, so this stuff is everywhere. I absolutely love it. Alright. I've got to be honest, I'm finding it very hard to leave. This is a long video. Look at this one that I just found. Looks like it's cut in half nearly. That is just beautiful quartz right through. Alright, and I do wish the light, I do wish there was sun because I could show you more of what it looks like. Found another piece too. And just love it. See, areas like this is like a gold mine, and like I'm saying, there's literal gold in here. Right now there's gold in here. You can break it down, crush it up, pan for it, you'll get little specks of real gold, okay? It's in its ormus state too, with other ormus elements. High energetic stuff, high energetic quartz. Alright, like Tesla said, these things are alive. Alright, this is it now. I finally made it to the steps to get out of here. Well, so it's a long way up still to the car, and we're done. Thank you very much for watching.